What if I die too early? What if I suffer disability so severe that I'm unable to continue generating my active income? What about if I suffer a chronic disease? And diseases gobble our incomes to the extent that we have to bring to a stop funding of our savings and investments, which means my ultimate goal of replacing my active incomes with passive incomes will not be achieved because I will no longer be building my assets. What happens to our spouses and children who are dependent on our incomes when those incomes come to a stop? It is devastation, devastation. Financial losses due to death, disability, and disease can be avoided, can be prevented. We are looking at goal-based saving and purpose investing in a way that our ultimate purpose of investment is a replacement of our active incomes through passive incomes generated through our wealth if we are going to live too long that will be old enough not to lose the ability to generate active income. Or we have lived short enough that would have planned to retire early in order to enjoy life. In the two cases of income replacement, we must have amassed sufficient wealth to generate the desired income. And this is only out of our active income. Therefore, we would require to incorporate protection into our saving and investing, where protection is a guarantee or a replacement of our contributions to our savings and the investments in the event we are unable to. And that means another person will be doing the investing. Another person will be contributing towards our savings so that we achieve our ultimate goal. Failure to incorporate protection in our investing means one thing, that in the event, such a devastating event such as death, severe disability, or chronic disease pose a danger to that journey of wealth creation. In our today's video, we are looking at incorporating protection in saving and investing, and I'm taking you through 4 specific ways that if you embrace, you are going to expand or maximize your returns, benefits out of protection and ultimate growth of your wealth. If you are new to this channel, I request you to subscribe. If the information has value, give it a thumbs up and share to another individual for purposes of information. Your comment, your share, your liking, those parameters will enable the algorithm to share this information to other people for purposes of educating the masses. We shall continue with the importance of protection in our investing and the 4 ways to expand our benefits out of investment after 3 seconds break. Welcome back. We have already identified the 3 potential risks. That is one of death, disability, and chronic disease. So now we need to look at an opportunity, another individual who comes in the event we suffer those 3, either of the 3, either I die, I suffer a chronic disease, or I'm disabled, I need an individual replacement, a person who continues to save on my behalf, to fund my investments on my behalf, so that I achieve my ultimate goal. And how do we get this other individual, this person who comes in to contribute or continue the investment on our behalf? This is when we talk about life insurance, where life insurance is a form of investment and saving plan that brings in the aspect of protection. So that if we suffer either of the three risks, the insurance company continues saving on our behalf, continues funding our investment so that we achieve our goal. Then why insurance? One, we get guaranteed protection. Number two is income replacement. Number three, tax-free benefits. Very important, tax-free benefit. Number four is guaranteed cash value growth. Number five is dividend potential. And number six is optional riders. Apart from those benefits or the protection that comes with the three levels of risk, you can opt in to bring in other riders as your form of protection. So how does this benefit you? Number one, in the event of death, whether that death is natural or by accident, the company continues to pay the premiums or your monthly contributions to your investment on your behalf. That is what we call waiver of premiums, that your monthly contributions stop at that point and the company continues with the investment as if you are continuing to put in your premiums. Number two is the company pays out a lump sum, which is their sum assured. That is the amount of your goal. If your goal was to save or build an asset or worth 2 million, the company pays out that 2 million. And remember, benefit number one of continuity of the investment still continues. We get a lump sum for the spouse and the children that they can use at this point of deorganization or reorganization of their life. In the event of disability, the same happen. A percentage that is not less than 50% of the goal amount is paid out to the beneficiary, that is the spouse and the children. Then the company continues to fund the investment. That is a living benefit. While you are still alive, but you are unable to continue generating your active income because of that disability, the company takes up the responsibility to fund that investment in order to ensure that your goal is ultimately achieved. But at the moment, you are paid a lump sum, a percentage of that goal amount, which is not less than 50%, for purposes of taking care of yourself or a consolation. In the event you suffer a chronic disease, and in most cases for the very first time, the company same will continue funding the investment on your behalf. You get relieved from the pressure of taking care of your condition and the investment. The company continues funding the investment. Then a lump sum is paid out. A percentage, which is not less than 50%, will be paid out to continue taking care of yourself. Another living benefit, because at this point, you're still alive. And there is the final benefits. That is on maturity of the agreed period of investment. You get all what was promised in that investment plan. If you are funding a particular amount for the sum assured, or the goal amount will be paid out. The bonuses will be paid out as agreed. And that is purely the reason why, even if not wholly your investment plan, a percentage of your portfolio need to lie with an insurance company for that element of protection. But once we have built a security portfolio that cushions us on losses or risks on our lifestyle portfolio, that time then we can live out or we can retire the portfolio under the investment insurance. Next is the 4 ways that I would like you to appreciate, embrace, and use in order to expand, balloon the goal amount. There are opportunities that if you take advantage of, then the amount that the goal amount or the sum assured will increase if you take advantage of the 4 following measures. Number 1 is premium discount. Premium discount. Insurance companies reward huge premium payers, and huge in this case is as low as 5,000 shillings. If you are putting in 5,000 shillings, what does that one translate to in a daily investment? That translates to something in the neighborhood of 200 shillings or 180 shillings in a day. If you are able to collect and put together 200 shillings in a day, that will mean that you are able to invest 6,000 shillings at the end of the month. If you are meeting that minimum of 5,000, you are given a discount. If you are able to meet 10,000 and above worth of your monthly premium, then you get a bigger discount. If you take advantage of that, it increases your sum assured. If you get a person who is investing a similar amount without the discount, and your investment with the discount, the goal amount or the sum assured are different. The person who has a discount, a premium discount, the sum assured will be higher, meaning that the goal amount will have increased. Number 2, we are looking at frequency discount. Just like we have the case of bond market, the higher the amount that you are putting in investment at once necessitates a tax incentive from the investor, a tax incentive from the user of the capital, that's the government. In the case of insurance companies, those who are able to putting in higher amounts, and this is a case of bringing together several months of premiums and paying that one in a single payment, that gives the company a higher, more capital for their investment. And in order to incite you as an investor to give in or pull together your monthly premiums and give the company for investment, then you are given a frequency discount. So if you are paying on quarterly basis, meaning that you are paying a premium covering 3 months at once, you get a frequency discount for that. If you are doing semi-annual premium, meaning that you are paying 6 months worth of premium at once, you get a higher frequency discount. If you are doing annual premiums, if you are able to pay your entire year premiums in a single bullet, then the frequency discount goes up. And in fact, for such, you get to a tune of over 12% of your premiums as a discount. And that translates again into increased benefits or into increased goal amount. That is the sum assured. The sum assured for a person who is paying on a higher frequency, an annual premium, is higher than another investor putting in the same annual amount but on a monthly basis. The one who put the annual amount as a single bullet gets a higher sum assured, a higher goal amount. Then number 3, you look at insurance relief. In order to boost the growth of the insurance sector, the government offers tax relief to investors through the insurance industry. So you get an insurance relief of a 15% of the premiums that you pay towards your investment in insurance claimable at the end of each year. And a 15% if the government is taxing the income that you generate from a money market fund at 15%. Then on the side of insurance, the premiums that you are investing, the capital that you are putting into that investment, you get relieved, refunded at 15%. You need to take note of, under insurance, we are looking at 15% of the capital amount. While in a money market fund or in the bond market, we look at a 15% tax on the income, which is a percentage of the capital. Very important that the capital is a huge amount. And because we are talking of the same rate, the same percentage, the amount of relief that you get with an insurance investment is higher compared to the tax that one is charging on the income in a money market fund. For instance, let's look at a person who is putting in an amount of a total of 120,000 in a month, in a year, meaning that this person is putting in 10,000 every month. The 15% insurance relief claimable by this individual under insurance investment shall be 15% of the 120,000, the total premiums for the whole year, which will translate to how much? That is 18,000 shillings. Take another example of a similar amount invested in a money market fund. If that person was earning 18% return from that MMF, it means the 18,000 will be their interest return. Then the government, as the tax withheld, will be 15% of the 18,000 and not 15% of. So on the side of the insurance investment, you get rewarded. You get an immediate return or a yearly return in the form of the tax relief, because you are supposed to claim it through your return at the end of the year. And the government pays back, and that is an income that you get that will be available for reinvestment. Compounding, double compounding, because the investment in or the policy is still compounding, and you are receiving another annual benefit through a tax relief that is available for your investment and further compounding. That said, lastly, you have the tax-free benefits, the amounts that are generated out of the investment insurance, the sum assured or the goal amounts on maturity of that investment, on redemption. For insurance, the maturity period or the maturity date, that is the redemption, when the sum assured are paid back to you or the capital is paid back to you as an investor. The insurance investment, the benefits are tax-free. The benefits are tax-free. For this kind of information, if you are new to the channel, I request you to subscribe to this channel. For us to continue giving you this kind of information, value-laden videos, hit the subscriber button and the notification bell so that you get notified when another video comes on board. Share and comment. Let's engage through the comment section. Next, we'll be talking of financial incontinence, being in control of our finances through this video. Let's meet next.